we're taking a look at an alternative use for your blues scale in this lesson brought to you by Elixir strings. Allow me to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so in this backing track, we're playing in the key of C minor, but I'm using my F blues scale to play over the 5 chord, which in this case is a G7 altered. Now, if you don't know what I mean by altered dominant, I will elaborate on that in just a moment, but just know that when you're playing in a minor key, 9 times out of 10, if you come across the 5th chord in your scale, it's probably going to be an altered dominant sound. And if you want a little bit of that kind of jazzy touch, you can throw this trick in. Now, very quickly, let's establish what I mean by the F blues scale. 2 positions we can play this in. We're going to start with our minor pentatonic. We all know box 1 of the pentatonic scale, and if you put it on fret number 13, we get the F minor pentatonic. It's the big shape, small shape, small shape, small shape, big shape box. Looks and sounds like this. Now the blues scale is just a minor pentatonic with the addition of a flat 5 note relative to the root note of our particular blues scale. So we're playing in the key of F, and our flat 5 is going to be, well, it's technically a C flat, but we can just think about it as a B for ease of understanding right about now. So we're going to get this. So by throwing in this additional C flat or B note and this additional B note there, we get an F blues scale. Another place where we can play this is box number 4. So very quickly, let me show you that one. That's going to be big shape, small shape, offset small shape, big shape. And that's all based around fret number 8. It's going to look and sound like this. And here we're going to find some blues notes on fret number 9 on the D string and fret number 12 on the B string. Going to look and sound like this. Now, that's our blues scale established. Let's talk about why the blues scale works over this altered dominant sound. Now, very quickly, the notes in our G7 altered chord. In essence, we're going to get a G, we're going to have a B, there may or may not be a D of some sort, but there's definitely going to be an F. And this is going to be root, 3rd, and flat 7. In addition to this, we can include a flat or a sharp 9, which in this case would be either an A flat, or we could have an A sharp. Yes, stick with me on this one, an A sharp, which is an enharmonic to a D flat. We could also have a flat or sharp 5, which in this instance is either going to be a D flat or a D sharp. Don't worry about these names. These are enharmonics. You can think about them as their relative notes. Now, this pitch right here, which we established as our sharp 5, well, that's in our F blues scale. Likewise, this pitch right here, which is, we established that as our flat 9, that's going to be in our F minor pentatonic and our F blues scale. But interestingly enough, we also get in our F blues scale the sharp 9 and also that 3rd. So by playing F blues against a G7 altered chord, we're actually highlighting a bunch of the altered sounds or the altered notes that give this chord its spicy flavor. Allow me to demonstrate. Doesn't sound too much like your typical blues scale when we're playing this way, does it? Now, there is one key aspect that I want to show you about this repurposing of the blues scale, and that's leaning on the flat 5. Now, it is conventional wisdom that when you play the blues scale, you don't lean on that flat 5 note, i.e. you don't spend much time on it, you're using it as a passing tone. So if I'm playing in C, I pass quickly across that note onto more consonant sounding pitches within my blues scale. However, when we're playing this dominant variant of the blues scale, we're going to lean on that flat 5 because the flat 5, it's not really a flat 5 anymore. It's actually functioning as the third of our altered dominant chord, which is probably the most restful sounding pitch out of all of the notes that are available in our chord. So if we lean on it, it actually sounds pretty good, so you have to slightly rework your thinking on this one. Now, this will work in any key, and the quick shortcut is to find the 5 chord and then play the blues scale down 2 frets or down 1 tone from there. I'm going to throw the backing track on one more time, and when we get to that 5 chord, I'm going to play my F blues scale, and to keep things nice and easy and visible, I'm going to play it in this position every time. Let's try that now. So as you can see, this is a highly effective and very quick and dirty way of soloing over altered dominant chords. We did go a little bit into the theory as to why this works, but not in any huge depth. Of course, it is your responsibility to learn about this stuff and really master these ideas as a guitar player, but this is a really nice shortcut for getting into this type of playing.